Engaging lessons for the 21st century.
Sudoku Video 3 Difficult. This is an engaged video created by Willoughby Eastlake Schools. If you would please have a student come up to the smartboard and we will present them with the first problem. Thank you. Problem 1. You'll notice that we have a Sudoku page here on the left and one on the right. The left one is going to be using numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the one on the right is 5, 6, 7, and 8. What you may do is have one student do both, or have one student do the one on the left and have a second one come up and complete the one on the right. What you must do is find the missing numbers. Now remember, in this cube or in a column or in a row, you cannot repeat the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. Same thing applies over here. In this row, column, or cube, you cannot repeat the numbers 5, 6, 7, or 8. If you would please, pick up a pen and see if you can solve the Sudoku on the left and the Sudoku on the right. When done, place the pen back in the tray and we will provide you with the answers. Please pick up a pen now. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have 1, 2, 3, and we're missing the number 4. That's pretty easy. Then, if you look at this way, we have 3, 2, 4, so we must be missing the number 1. Here we have 4, 2, 3, so we must be missing the number 1 to complete this column. And across this row, we're missing the number 3. So we're coming across pretty easy. However, now we have two numbers that are missing here, so we have to figure this out. We need to guess whatever number comes here to complete this row. We have to make sure it stays singular and does not duplicate. Let's see what we have here. The number 4 completes this cubicle, and the number we're missing over here is the number 2. So, if we have the number 2 here, we have 1, 4, 2. What number are we missing? 3. And we have 2, 3, 4. What number are we missing? 1. So, if you look carefully, this one is correct. Let's look at the second Sudoku. Here we have the number 7, 6, 5, and we're dealing with 8. So that completes this row and this column. Very good. Now, if we have a 6 and a 7 here, and we have a 5 here, what can we place here? Well, we know it can't be a 6, and it can't be a 7, so it must be an 8. Now, if this is an 8, what's missing over here? 5. Okay, if we have 6, 5, and 7, what are we missing here? 8. If this is 8, 5, 8, and 7, we must be missing the number 6. Over here, we have 5, 8, and we don't have a 7, nor do we have one up here. And the last one, we are missing the number 8. Hopefully yours matches ours, and that was fun. If you would please, have another student come up to the smartboard and pick up an eraser and erase your Sudoku. Thank you. Sudoku. Let's have another go at it. Problem 2. On this side, we're using the numbers 9, 10, 11, and 12. And over here, we have 13, 14, 15, and 16. Please determine what numbers are missing and write those numbers in. You can have two students, one for here and one for this one, or have one student do both. If you would please, pick up a pen and solve this problem. Okay, let's see what we have on this side. You'll notice in this column we are missing only one number, and that number must be the number 12. So we have 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, now over here you'll notice that we have 11, 12, and we also have a 9, so what must be in this column? It can't be an 11 and it can't be a 12, so it must be a 10. So now if we have a 10 here, we must need a 9 here. That solves this little cube. Okay, if there's a 9 there, let's look at this column. What number is missing? If you said 11, you are correct. Okay, coming across here, what number is missing on this side? We have 10, 9, 10, 11, and 12. If we have 10, 11, and 12, what number is missing here? If you said 10, you're right. So that goes across and in the cubicle. Let's look down here. Here's 9, 10, 12. So we're missing, if you look over here, you don't see it. We're missing number 11. Now, over here, we can't have 12 because it's here, or 11. So what number can we place? Well, here's 10, 11, 10, 11, 12. So we must be missing the number 9. And over here, we must be missing the number 10. Okay, excellent job. Let's look at this one. You'll notice that this one is a little bit more difficult. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, I'm going to guess the number 14 goes here. So we have 14, 15, 16, so we must be missing the number 13. If we're missing 13, from there we have 13, 14, 15, so this has to be 16. If that's a 16 and this is a 15, that's a 14, then you'll notice the number we're missing here is 13. Going across, we must be missing the number 13 again, and over here we have 13, 14, 16, and 15. And we have 16, 14, 15, so we're missing 13 there, and over here we must be missing 16. Hopefully yours matches ours. That was a tough one. If you would, please have another student come up to the smartboard and erase your screen. Thank you. I say, let's have another go at it. Sudoku, problem 3. You'll notice that on this side we're using 17, 18, 19, and 20. And over here 21, 22, 23, and 24. If you would please, pick up a pen and see if you can figure out what numbers are missing here and here. Again, you can have one or possibly two people up at the smartboard. Please pick up a pen now. Okay, on this side, we have in column, we have 18, 19, 20, so we're missing 17. Now here we have 17, 18, 20, so we must be missing number 19. Very good. Here's 19. What number's missing? If you said 18, you're correct. So we have 18, 19, 20, so we must be missing 17. And if we're missing 17, if we have 17 here, what number's missing going across this column? It must be 19. If that's a 19, 17, we must be missing 18. And if we have 17, 18, 20, we must be missing 19. Hopefully yours is the same as ours. Let's look at this side and see what we can figure out. Okay, I'm going to guess, since we have a 22, 24, we have a 23 here, I'm going to guess 21. Very good. Now if we have a 21 here, what number is missing? We must be missing 22. If we have 21, 22, 23, we need a 24. And over here, obviously, we're missing the number 23. If we have a 23 here, in this column, we must be missing the number 21. And we have 21, 22, 23. If this 23 here and 22, we must be missing the number 24. And if that's the 24, there's a good chance we're missing the number 22. Okay, if yours matches ours, outstanding. Again, if you would please have another student come up to the smartboard and erase the screen. Thank you. I say, let's have another go at it with Sudoku problem 4. Using the numbers listed, we would like for you to pick up a pen and write in the numbers that you feel will fill this cube, this row, and this column for both. You can either have 1 or 2 students come up to the smartboard. If you would please pick up a pen and solve this problem. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have 26 and 25, so we can't have 25 and 26 here, and here's 23, so this must be a 24. If that's a 24, the number we're missing here is 26. If this is 24, 23, 24, 26, we must be missing a 25, 24, 25, 26, so we have to be missing a number 23 here. And it all fits in. Okay, if this is a 26, and this is a 25, and this is a 26, and there's a 24, so we must be using a 23. If that's a 23, then we must be missing 24. If we have 23, 24, 26, this has to be a 25. And if that's a 25, we must be missing 26. Okay, if you answered that correctly, outstanding. Let's slide over to this side and see if we can figure out what numbers we need. Okay, looking over here, this cannot be a 30, and it can't be a 28, and it can't be a 27, so it has to be a 29. If that's a 29, then we need a 30 over here, and if that's 29, 30, 28, we must be missing a 27. 28, 27, 20, 30, we must be missing a 29. And if that's the case up here, we needed 27. And we must be missing then 29. And over here it has to be 27. And then the only number missing here is 28. If yours matches ours, excellent logic. Please pick up an eraser and erase the screen. And thank you for working with Sudoku with us.